Hey everybody, it's me. I just want to say a big thank you to the publisher for inviting me along with my friends to create a long-form animated version of this beautiful story. If you're a fan of the classic animated movie, then you'll love this. We've got a brand new story, the same great message, and some awesome new characters. Our story begins with a young giraffe named Gerald living in the heart of the jungle. Gerald really wanted to dance, but he had a problem. You see, giraffes aren't known for their dancing skills. They're much better at things like, well, being tall. And Gerald wasn't very good at dancing. He felt awkward and clumsy and would often trip over his own feet. So naturally, he was afraid to dance in front of the other animals. But Gerald really wanted to learn how to dance. One day, while practicing his moves in the tall grasses, he met a funny monkey named Coco. Coco was full of energy and loved to dance. She saw Gerald struggling and asked if he wanted to learn some cool moves. Gerald told her that he wanted to, but he just wasn't very good at it. "No problem," said Coco. "I'm going to show you my favorite dance, the salsa." And with that, they started dancing. After a while, they heard some beautiful music coming from nearby. Curious, they followed the sound until they came across a clearing where all the animals were gathered around. In the middle, a spotted hyena was leading a group of friends in a lively salsa. Gerald felt shy at first, but with Coco's encouragement, he joined in and started to feel the rhythm. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the savanna, word spread through the tall grasses about an extraordinary gathering. Every creature from the warm heart of the jungle was invited to a special dance under the stars. The animals bustled with excitement, each eager to showcase their unique style. Among them, Gerald the giraffe felt a twinge of apprehension. Despite his desire to dance, he struggled with self-confidence and worried about how others might judge his rather ungainly moves. But Coco, the wise and friendly monkey, noticed Gerald's hesitation and offered words of comfort. "Don't worry, Gerald," she said with a reassuring smile. "This is a celebration of all our different dance styles. It doesn't matter if you're tall or short, fast or slow. Everyone can dance in their own way." Reassured by Coco's words, Gerald decided to embrace the joy of the upcoming dance. The night deepened into a star-studded sky as the animals arrived at the clearing one by one. A graceful gazelle named Zara glided in, her movements as fluid and elegant as a ballerina. Her dance style was a beautiful ballet, full of grace and poise. A troop of chimpanzees swung in from the trees, led by a charismatic chimp named Jabari. Their dance style was a high-energy hip-hop that had everyone tapping their feet. An elegant white rhino named Trunky shuffled in, surprising everyone with his smooth moves. His dance style was a mix of traditional African dance and modern jazz. Finally, a wise old elephant matriarch named Mama Tembo arrived with her herd. Their dance style was a powerful and moving contemporary piece that celebrated the strength and unity of their family. As each animal took their turn in the spotlight, Gerald watched in awe and admiration. He began to realize that Coco was right. Dance wasn't about being the best or the most graceful. It was about expressing yourself and having fun. It was his turn to dance. Taking a deep breath, he stepped into the circle. At first, his moves were hesitant and unsure, but as the music swelled, something amazing happened. Gerald felt the rhythm take over, began to move in ways he never had before, his long legs and neck giving him a unique and graceful style. The other animals cheered and applauded, and even Mama Tembo nodded in approval. For the first time, Gerald felt the confidence and joy of dancing. As the night wore on, the dance continued. The clearing became a whirlwind of movement and music, with all the animals dancing together in a celebration of their differences and similarities. Gerald, once the shy giraffe who struggled to find his place on the dance floor, now danced with abandon. Awkwardness transformed into a charming awkwardness, his unique style standing out among the rest. The moon climbed higher in the sky as the dance reached its final moments. As the last notes of the music faded away, a comfortable silence fell over the clearing. The animals, now connected by their shared experience, began to disperse. But before they went, Zara the gazelle, Jabari the chimpanzee, Trunky the rhino, and Coco the monkey all approached Gerald. "We wanted to tell you," said Zara. "Your dance was beautiful. You have a real gift." "Yeah," added Jabari. "Your moves were so fresh and funky." "You can call me Mick Longneck," Trunky chuckled. "I never expected a giraffe to dance so well." You really surprised us. It's true, said Coco. You found your rhythm, Gerald, and that's the most important thing. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Gerald blushed and stammered, "Thank you. I don't know what to say." Realizing his discomfort, Coco quickly changed the subject. "Well, it's getting late. We should probably head home now." "Yeah," said Gerald, suddenly shy again. "Me too." As the friends said their goodbyes and headed to their homes, Gerald couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. He had faced his fears and discovered a passion for dancing. From that day forward, Gerald the giraffe was a changed animal. He was no longer afraid to express himself through dance. In fact, he became a beloved member of the dance community in the heart of the jungle. Whenever the animals gathered to dance, Gerald was always there in the center of the circle, his long legs and neck swaying to the rhythm, his eyes shining with joy and confidence. And whenever he felt shy or self-conscious, he would remember the words of Coco, Jabari, Trunky, and Zara. Find your rhythm, Gerald, and he would do just that. So if you're ever in the heart of the jungle and you hear the sound of music and laughter, and if you see a group of animals dancing under the stars, just join in. It's the more the merrier. And who knows, you might just find your rhythm too. The end. Do the funky grapevine. Grapevine, funky grapevine. Slide to the left. Slide to the left, step to the right. Grapevine, do the funky grapevine. Grapevine, funky grapevine. Do the grapevine, slide to the left, step to the right, grapevine, and then you're going to kick up your heels. Yeah,